I'm Paul Bennett at Downeast Creations here in Millbridge, Maine. We're located on the Bold Coast, right near the US-Canadian border. And this video is about making your own rollaway cabinets. Now, if you're a service technician, they used to call us mechanics when I got started years ago. If you're a service technician in the automotive field or motorcycle business or outboard motors, ATVs or whatever, you usually work in a dealership business of some sort, and of course you supply your own tools, and so that necessitates a place to store them. And that's where the rollaway cabinet comes in, because it's not practical for all the tools you have to try to load them up, take them home, and then bring them back every day. So you leave them at the dealership, and you have a nice secure, usually a big steel cabinet with drawers that has locks so you can lock them up. And that works out pretty well for the most part. But have you priced these rollaway cabinets recently? Most professionals are going to buy the Snap-on, Mac, and other big brands that the tool trucks come right to the dealership. Those are thousands and thousands of dollars. And even if you buy the next step down, which are some of the brand names you find in the big box stores, you're still talking upwards over $1,000, couple of $1,000 or more, depending on the size of the box. And you know, they're just not cheap. And then you could go to Harbor Freight. Harbor Freight, you'd spend hundreds of dollars and possibly over $1,000 depending on what you buy. But there's another way, and it's almost free. And that's what I'm going to show you in this video. Now, even if you don't work in a commercial dealership, a lot of people do their own work at home, and you still need a place to store your tools. Or maybe you don't want to store tools. Maybe, in my case, I already have all those rollaway cabinets, because when I got started, I started my career in the motorcycle business, so I already have this kind of stuff in motorcycles, foreign autos. But I still need more storage for tools. And so if you've ever seen those old surplus US government military spec steel desks, and a lot of people grabbed them up because they were cheap. A lot of people have them, and then they find out that they're so heavy. Well, yeah, they're all heavy gauge steel. They meet mil spec, and that's why they're so expensive to the government, and that's what makes them really heavy. They're very heavy gauge steel, in some cases even more so than the expensive rollaway cabinets. But what a lot of people don't understand is that they're all bolted together. They're modular construction, they all bolt together, which means you can unbolt them and take them apart. Well, the two sides that hold the drawers, you can separate those and just take the top and use the steel for something or whatever you want. But take those two side banks of drawers, stack them on top of each other, bolt them together. I used some steel struts that were part of the disassembly of the desk, so I didn't have to buy anything else. Use those to drill some holes and bolt them together, one on top of the other. Added some casters I bought at Harbor Freight, so they were relatively inexpensive. Put all the drawers back in, and I have a rollaway cabinet. And it's very deep, and it's got tall drawers. It's not the same as the kind you buy. They're not as slick, it's not as fancy, and I understand some people buy them, buy the big fancy ones because it's a status symbol, when you're a service technician and you get into the higher tiers. But this works out great. I did this a few years ago with a desk that somebody gave me, and then just recently somebody gave me another one. So I decided to make another rollaway cabinet, and I filmed it. That's what this video is about, making the new one I made. And the nice thing about these things is people just give them away. Both of the desks that I had, the rollaway cabinets I made for free, basically. I mean, other than buying casters. They didn't really cost me anything. I already had the hardware, bolts, just quarter 20 hex head bolts, and some nuts and things, and I already had those in the shop. So, I mean, you could paint them up and make them fancy if you want. I don't bother. As I said, I just use mine to store a lot of different fasteners because I have lots of different types. And they just get scattered around the shop, and now I have a place to store them all. Watch the video and see what you think. And please give me a thumbs up. That helps. It's just a click of a mouse. It's not really a lot of effort. and or thumbs down if you don't like it, but do something, little interaction, and that does help either way. And please subscribe and share my videos. I appreciate it. And by the way, I have a giveaway going on right now as I'm filming this. I'm going to announce the winner on June 30th. And if you find that video, it's a recent one. I think it's the last one I posted. And it'll give you the instructions, the rules, and all that. And they're pretty simple to follow. So, thanks again for watching. Someone gave me an old, one of those steel government, military style desks. And this, you can see the two sides. I disassembled the whole thing. It was so heavy I couldn't move it in one piece. So these are the two sides that have the drawers in them. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to stack one on top of the other and put all the drawers back in. And on the bottom I'll have casters, and basically I'll have a roll-away tool cabinet. This is the top that went to it that I took off. That in itself is pretty heavy. I won't be using it for the roll-away cabinet, but I will I'll reclaim the steel that makes up the top, that sheet metal, and I'll take off that Formica top there, and that's just contact cement holding it, and I'll peel it off, and I'll reuse the metal for something else, for another project. And of course here are all the drawers that came with it, and those will just go back in and they'll hold all kinds of tools, or maybe I'll use some of the drawers for holding fasteners. Here's one that I've already done that to. I just stacked the two sides together. I bolted them together. It's got casters on the bottom. This one here holds all kinds of fasteners. And I've had this one for a couple of years now, and it works out well. So when I had the opportunity to take the other metal steel desk there, government desk, I snapped it right up, because I don't have nearly enough storage in this shop, and you've probably seen stuff piled up in other videos in the background. You can even see it now. So I really need a whole lot more storage, and so I have another roll-away cabinet.